Hey everybody, Shane back with here from Guitar at Work. Here's a Christmas song. I want to thank Ted from Patreon for requesting this just a couple of weeks ago. A fantastic song, and I'm going to call this the easy version because we'll be using a capo on the 3rd fret, which is going to help us avoid these Olympiad stretches. There's lots of videos out there on how to play it without a capo, but I thought I would do the easy version if you're just looking for a fun Christmas song to play. And the great thing is you can export this song into millions of others because it's just a straight rock and roll kind of shuffle, right? Chuck Berry, it's fantastic. And let me play a bit of it here. So if I get this go, now the intro, don't let it freak you out. Remember, it's Chuck Berry. He's a good guitar player. And I'll talk about the intro at the end of the video, but let me play it here to get it going, give you some sense of where we're heading here. So 1, 2, down. Straight shuffle. Down, down. Here's the chorus bit. Great job. There it is. 1, 2. So straight shuffle, it's a million different songs and no big athletic stretches for you, okay? So hey, welcome back. Shane here from Guitar at Work. Thanks for subscribing and being here for so long. And the thumbs up have meant the world here, and speaking to you, comments and suggestions, even sometimes your complaints, welcome. I'll send you patreon.com/guitar at work to grab these song sheets. I got 2 song sheets and 1 detail sheet that I'll be referring to the entire time. I have it here on my trusty iPad. There's a whole bunch of songs up there. It doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. I think I'm up to 216 videos now, and song sheets abound. So go grab those, and I'll be using, of course, as you just heard, the fabulous BeatBuddy from Singular Sound. All the links are in the description below. I'm using the 10th anniversary one that just sent me a couple of weeks ago. It's fantastic. I love it. And I'll start by saying, on your detail sheet, you're going to see a 0 and a 2 here. I'm going to start with the shuffle. I'm going to talk about the intro at the end because people get so tangled up in that they don't play the song. You can play the song without the intro. You just want to sing the song and play it, do it that way. You're going to see, there's an A shuffle here. I'll start with the A. So A shuffle here. It's really a blues in A. Now I'm referring to it as if there is no capo. Okay, that's what you do when you have a capo on. You talk about these chords and letter names as if there's no capo. All right. So if you're in the room with a bass player or God forbid a piano player, they're going to wonder what the heck you're talking about. But if you're in the room with guitar players with capos, you can call it as if there's no capo. So here, 0 and 2. I'm going to put my first finger here on the 2nd fret of that D string, and I'm going to play the A string and the D string open. You'll see a 0 and a 2 there. Now the numbers are referring to frets relative to the capo. The capo is now 0. That's right, so it's physically the 5th fret on the guitar, but the capo is 0, so I'm on the 2nd fret. You play those 2 at the same time, 1, 2, and then on with your ring finger to the 4th fret, and then we go back to the 2nd fret. That is the song, okay? And you just change where you play it, 1 string thinner or 1 string thicker. It's that easy. This is A again. I'm gonna go 1, 2, on, off. Let's do it again. 1, 2, on. We've done a little bit of blues on this channel if you've been following, so you may already know this. That's A. Now D would be 1 string thinner. Just move your first finger 1 string thinner. Now your right hand has to pluck the D string and the G string. And it helps to remember the name of them because it's the open string we name it after. So that's 1, 2, on, off. Hardest part is finding that right hand probably at first. I like to bolt my hand down here on the bridge. I get a nice muted sound that I like. So if I'm trying to sing that, I'm not drowning myself out. Plus it's got a percussive quality to it. And I also miss less strings when I'm resting like that. So, and that's your D. Now I'll go back to an A here. You already know it. Here's an E. That's it. Those are the 3 that you need, A, D, and E. You may need to stop tape there and just get that together, but it shouldn't take you too long. And I'll run. If I go to the top here, again, skipping the intro, we'll talk about that at the very end. He starts out of all the reindeer. So I'm going to start on a D. Every time you see a chord name written there on the chart, it's this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's 4 beats. There's 8 attacks, but that's only 4 beats because they're 8th notes, okay? Don't let that confuse you. But every time you see a chord, it's this long. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I should tell you, if you're not up to doing the shuffle, you can just strum chords. You can just strum chords as well, or if you have another guitar player you're playing with, one can play the shuffle, one can play the chords, fills it out beautifully. We don't need two people playing the same thing. So if I go D, I'm going to go 2 bars of D. So here's your, I don't know, it's after the intro. It's not quite a verse, but it's like a half a verse in the very beginning. D, out of all the reindeers. Another D. Back to A, mastermind. Another A. Here's an E. Run, run, Rudolph. Another E. Randolph, ain't too far behind. So literally, let's go into a play along. It is that easy. Let's go into the slow play along. It comes in at 152 beats per minute, and on the fabulous BeatBuddy here. And again, promo code GAW10 at Singular Sound, and you get 10% off at checkout. Helps to support this channel, greatly appreciated. 152. So if we just do, I'll do to the end of the first page. I'll go, it's 152. I'll bring it down to 132. That's just a matter of dialing that down like that. Nice crispy buttons. 10th anniversary one. I love it. It's gorgeous. Thank you, Singular Sound. Again, skipping the intro, I'm going to go right to, I'll get it going. Out of all the reindeers. Now play-alongs, try to keep going even if you crash and burn. If you crash and burn, reset and wait for me, pick it up in the next line, next chord, whatever you can do. It's all about that continuity, you know, and recovery skills. So out of all the reindeers, D, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Reindeers, you know you're a master. A, mind. Here's an E coming. Run, run, Rudolph. Chorus coming. 1, 2, 3. A again. Run, run, Rudolph. D, quick. Santa's gonna A, make it to town. That was called a quick change. Here's a D. Santa, make him hurry. He could take the freeway A down. Here's an E coming. Run, run, Rudolph. Reeling like a merry-go-round. Here's an A. Verse A. Santa to a boy child. D. What have you been longing for? Here's a D coming. All I want for Christmas is a rock and roll electric A guitar. E. And away went Rudolph, whizzing like an A shooting star. Chorus, bottom of the page. A. Run, run, Rudolph. D. Quick change, A to town. D coming. Santa, make him hurry. He can take A, the freeway down. Here's an E coming. Run, run, Rudolph. Reeling A, like a merry-go-round. Okay, now that would bring us to the instrumental section, which is really just like another verse. And hey, you should be able to do that before we bring it up. All we're going to do is bring the speed back up to where it was, 152. You should be able to do what we just did, though. Don't rush the process. Try to get that far, and then the speed is a natural product of playing it slow properly, right? If you're tense, if you're digging in too hard, your right hand might get tired. Remember, it's just feather light. Let the guitar do the work for you. And I'll bring it up to 152 again. There we go. I'm using the blues 1 pattern for those of you that are going to ask. So again, skipping the intro, and I'll do the entire, I'm going to have to scroll to the bottom of the page, the entire song. I'll get this guy going. Go grab those sheets and look ahead a little bit. Count you in. Here's a D coming. 2, a 1, 2, D, D. Out of all the rain, you do 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 do. E here. Down down da 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 down down. Now chorus 1, 2. Run, run, quick change. D, A, town. D, Santa, make him hurry till he can take A, freeway down. E, run, run, Rudolph, I'm reeling A like a merry-go-round. Verse A, Santa to a D. What have you been longing for? D, all I want for Christmas is a rock and roll A guitar. E, away went Rudolph, whizzing like an A shooting star. Chorus, bottom of the page. A, run, run, D, run down to A to town. D, down, 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 he can take the A freeway down. E, run, run, Rudolph, reeling like a merry-go-round. Now instrumental, bottom of the page, straight blues, A. one. Chorus, go. Run down, do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. D. Dun 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 dun. He can take the freeway down. E coming. Run, run, Rudolph, we'll make a merry-go-round. Next verse, so 1, 2, A. Santa to a girl child, D. What would you use most to get, A? H2, now D. Little baby doll, they can cry, sleep, drink, and wet. E here. Away went Rudolph, E. Whizzing like an ace saber jet. Okay, bottom of the page, last chorus, A. Run, run, Rudolph, D. Santa's gonna make it to town. D. Santa make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. Here's an E. Run, run, Rudolph, wheeling like a merry-go-round. Stop it there. Good. Hey, good. Fast, eh? Fast. I hope that you got through that. And if not, just go back to the slow version. And a lot of people ask me about playing and singing at the same time. And this guy's, it's going to be on autopilot. For me, typically, it's going to be my right hand that messes up if I'm singing. I'm okay with it now. But I remember when I first started trying that, my right hand wanted to play the syllables. It wanted to go, out of all the reindeers, you know, do. Like it couldn't separate, but that's what you have to work on. And a great way to do that is to play to the original recording, the Chuck Berry version. Also, the Bryan Adams version is the same, but a little cleaner maybe, and a little rockier, but Chuck was the guy who did it, so hey. So now the intro, for those of you that stuck around for the intro, I'm going to, now remember these numbers you're seeing on your detail sheet, they are relative to the capo, so as if you don't have a capo on, okay? So when you see a pair of fives in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frets from the capo, that's what that means. There's a little slide, and beforehand, don't bother with that for now, okay? People get hung up on that. So I'm gonna go 5, 2, one finger is playing 2 strings, small little bar there. 1, 2, 3, there's 5 of them. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Characteristic for sure, Chuck Berry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna go to the 7th fret here, which is physically the 10th, right? There we go, 1. Now 5 to 6, hammered. And it's a really quick hammer. I didn't do it quickly that time, but you can barely hear it, but you'd miss it if it wasn't there. And I'll end it on the 7 here. Based out of a basic blues scale box here, I'm gonna go 5 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, a ring finger. First finger's on the move, 5 to 6, hammered. And ring finger brings it home. So you get this. Okay, that's the first line. And that's most of it. Actually, again, here it is, 3, 4. A little slide, just maybe go from a couple of frets below it. Now, second line of that starts out the same way, but only one set, and then 5 or 7, hammer. Next bit, 5 and 5. Now a pair of 8s, you're seeing a little thing saying quarter bend. Very hard. I use thicker strings, medium strings on the high side of things, and for me to bend those notes, I'd throw my back out. So I try to give it just a little bit with my pinky, slop it over, it ain't pretty. Now it sounds odd when you hear the intro played that slowly, but if I play it a little quicker and get some continuity, you gotta run to go get your D. You know you're the mastermind. Come out of it that way. Let's do it together one time. Here it is coming up again. Little slide from maybe 2 frets below. 3, 4. Play it cleaner than that. One more time. 3, 4. Up the tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Hey, so the great thing about this song is Christmas, so you have a deadline, right? But you can play so many other songs with this blues thing. There's literally millions of them, right? So you can export it to different things, and it's a fun song to play. We all like the Jingle Bells and the Silent Night for sure, but this is more up-tempo, secular thing, and it's good. So I hope you enjoyed that. Head to singularsound.com and look at the BeatBuddy. Again, promo code GAW10 gets you 10% off, and it is so fun. It's way more fun than playing to a metronome. It's great for your timing. As you could tell, it's like having somebody to play along with, and that is so important. Now, in this day and age where we're not playing together a whole lot, it seems, most people are playing on their own. So this keeps your rhythm tight, and then we do play with other people. There's no surprises, let me put it that way. So really, really great. I thank them for sending me the 10th anniversary version of it. And we also got the Aeros Loop Studio there, and that is fantastic. And I hope you grab one or both of those. So hey, thanks for coming back. Comments and suggestions and thumbs up have meant the world. Head to patreon.com/guitar network and grab those sheets and many, many more. See you soon, guys. Merry Christmas. Enjoy. 1, 2, whoa.